And the Buckeyes will kick it off to get us underway. From inside his own 10, he'll try to... And he loses the ball deep in his own end. And they put it on the deck, but it gets out of bounds to avoid the turnover. Offense in a split backfield.
Let's go, let's go.
Pulls it, fired, complete. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. The Longhorns want to pick up the tempo.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move.
Well, one of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Motion from the back. From the gun, the running back has it. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
And the Longhorns are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Wilson will throw. Looking to the big tight end. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
Well, the receiver was double covered on that play, and I don't know if the decision by the QB had to do with the pressure. Because he was hurried, he just had to get rid of that faster than he wanted to. He's lucky he didn't come away with an interception there.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down. You're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
He might want another play. Sends it back in motion. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
Gets the back moving. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Just not able to shake enough defenders and comes up a little bit short.
And I think a lot of times on 3rd down, Reese, you bet on your guy. When you're an offensive guy, you say, okay, he's going to break a tackle, he's going to get north and south and somehow get the first down. Nice tackling by the defense, understanding where they had to get to and forcing the 4th down.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Complete and looking for enough for the first down. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down.
Oh, and I love that play call on 4th down. You know, the entire defense was zoning in on that running back, thinking he was maybe going to get a handoff, but they're able to sneak and leak him out of the backfield. Behind the defense, he makes the catch and keeps the drive alive.
So second down here as we're back at it after the break.
Let's go! Let's go!
They'll run it from the gun. Powers through the defender. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
Caught over the middle. It's Barber. Turning it on! And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head.
One of the things I love about this running back, he can run a lot of different types of routes. I like the job on the angle route there, putting his foot in the ground, crossing the defender's face, and making it an easy pitch and catch for the QB.
They'll send the back in motion. Now from inside the red zone. Makes the grab down the middle. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
With the run on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Texas! Smokey the Cannon not the only one using explosives around here, and it has electrified this Longhorn crowd.
Now, I mean, coming out on point, coming out dissecting the defense, scoring early in front of this crowd, you know good and well, all these fans love their school. Texas has got so much pride. This gets them going early.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. They already have the lead, and they apparently want more here in the first half, going for the onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
Well, we're only in the first half, and I don't think anybody had onside kick in the second quarter on their bingo card. They were trying to catch the opponent off guard, but it didn't work. Now let's find out what this offense can do. You have got to make them pay for gambling like that.
Goes to the option. And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play. That last play, just about as disastrous as it gets, and it makes it worse because now you have to deal with 2nd and long. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
Well, the defense was obviously ready for that play. They've obviously been watching film. They know that that pass play is one of the bread and butter plays this offense has, so nice job defending it.
The Buckeyes need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. DBs will try to keep everything in front. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives them the ball in prime field position at the 40.
Really tough on an offense. 3rd and long, it's tough to, you know you're passing the football. They know you're passing the football. I'm going to rush the passer. I'm going to drop back deep, make you throw the ball underneath. But, you know, quarterbacks also want to force that football and try to get that first down. He does there, and that's why he creates the turnover.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of games all game long. You keep running the football this way, you're going to keep moving the sticks. You're going to keep driving this defense back, so keep at it with the RPO game.
So after the flag, a fresh set of downs for the offense. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Barber. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Longhorns have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. He wants to change this route. Wilson to pass. Throws to the tight end. Connection to the right. They bring him down, but not before he gets a first down at the 35. Really effective concept against the zone there, and it helps all the more, David, when you have a tight end that can get downfield.
No doubt. Take your tight end, put him in the slot, makes it easier, better matchup. Now he's got a good corner route. You can tell. Sticks his foot in the ground, quarterback puts it up there. Know he's got zone, know he's got the big fella. He goes up, catches the football, makes the big gain.
The Longhorns can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wide receiver comes in motion. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. He breaks a tackle. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Fires to the tight end. Quick spin on the run. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. From the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. Right down the boulevard. Hold on just a second. A flag down. Let's see what's up with that.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
Wilson will throw. Touchdown, Longhorns! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14.
That makes the score. Texas, 14. Ohio State, 0.
The Longhorns will line up to kick off and start the second half. Here's the return from inside the 25. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return.
And the Ohio State offense will take over. First and 10.
They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. To the air on first down. Working the big fella to the corner. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
And you got to love the versatility of the big fella. You put him in the box and let him block big defensive linemen, or you put him in the slot and you throw him the football and have success.
The Buckeyes in a good spot here with second and short. On the ground, it's Barber. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
On third and short, they keep it on the ground here. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down. And the Buckeyes will snap it on first and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Complete to the right. There he goes. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
Ohio State, number 7, with the grab and the score.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish things off with a 44-yard touchdown pass.
Number 35 set to kick off. Texas.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20.
Will take over. First and 10.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Wilson to pass. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long, different ways to affect him, weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Throws for the tight end. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
Going to have to come up with a play on 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. Grabbed in the middle. It's Bell. Still on his feet at the 45. Oh, there's an alley on the left. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top.
And that's a really good example of a quarterback and his intended target both being on the same page. The timing was almost perfect on that play. That's why they were able to convert the 3rd down, now setting up 1st and goal.
Pushes toward the goal line. And the defense sold out to stop the run, and they do here on 1st down. Man, oh man, that ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there, he didn't have any.
They go right back to their man on 2nd and goal. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. On to attempt the try.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge.
Ohio State, 7.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26.
Will take over. 1st and 10.
They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Yeah, and the quarterback didn't have a chance. I mean, when you get to the QB that fast, Jesse, you're still processing information, for goodness sakes.
And you're getting to the sideline whenever this drive is over, and you're asking for help from your offensive coordinator. You're asking, hey, can we slide our offensive line and help out blocking this guy? Can I get a tight end to stay in and maybe get a chip on this dude? Because I'm not feeling too comfortable right now back there knowing that we're trying to only block him with one man.
They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Texas 21, Ohio State 7.
Final stand to the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Bell. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up. But it's an incompletion. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on third down from the 43. On the option. He'll pitch it. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And the offense on that option play, they're just thinking we're going to use our speed to our advantage, and we're just going to outflank you easily and pick up this first down on 3rd and short. But how about the defense? Everybody's staying home. You saw the speed and their ability to get outside and get a stop, now setting up 4th down.
Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. Trying to take it back.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wilson will throw. This will be picked off. Maybe just the turning point they needed. A sweet return after the pick, and they'll have it at the 43. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Their defense came up with a big stop now to see if they can turn it into points. Trying to start the drive with a pass. He'll throw it. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
After the incompletion, they go back up top. Still looking on the move. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up.
Well, the best thing that's happened so far in this game for this offense has been looking this guy's way and giving him a shot. He has their only touchdown in this game, so they're trying to take another shot down the field. Good job in coverage defensively. You've got to be aware of where this guy is, because right now, he's been their biggest playmaker.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to get behind the defense. Touchdown, Ohio State. They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
Well, the good news is you scored a touchdown. You've made this a one-possession game. The bad news is you got to get the ball back. So if you're the head coach, you got to start thinking, how are we going to do that? Are we going onside kick, or do we trust our defense to give it back to the O?
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they close the deal from 43 yards out with a touchdown pass. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Continues to fight for yards. He just about popped that one for a long one, but as it is, he gives his team a lot of momentum with a solid return. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Motion from the back. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. It's a seam wide open. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
The Longhorns with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll try the run. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
The inside handoff. Hard running there. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
And this situation here on second down is the exact situation this offense wanted to stay out of. You got the lead late in the ball game. You want to get positive yards, keep that clock ticking. Now in a situation, it's interesting. Do they want to throw the football? How much do they trust their quarterback not to make a mistake here late in the football game with the lead?
They'll go to the ground. And the ball's loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Oh, and it's a hit like that that will absolutely light up the sideline, light up the stadium, change the momentum, and help you win a football game because that hit is what caused that fumble.
So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. Wants to throw on first down. Forced out of the pocket. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's second and long here. Wants to pass a clock an enemy. He's going up top here late in the game. He's got it on the outside. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Carter. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get a close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.